Archangel Michael says, there is a soft whisper that travels through the wind, coming from the realm of the unseen. Someone from heaven has been trying to reach you, but the silence around you has become too thick. Their voice has cracked through the barrier tonight, because this cannot wait any longer. You may not believe this at first, but the signs have been placed in front of you already. The numbers that keep repeating, the strange dreams that leave your soul restless, the chills on your spine when you're alone, none of this is random. They are trying to alert you about something you were never supposed to miss. A person who once meant the world to you is about to walk away from your life. Forever. This decision wasn't taken overnight, it was slowly built in silence, regret, and fear. And now, the spirit watching over you can no longer bear to see your heart broken without being warned. The air around you is changing, and someone you love is preparing to disappear. They might still smile in front of you, but their energy has already started pulling away. They are fading emotionally, and what's coming next will shatter what little you thought was safe. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They have held back the truth, pretending everything was fine for too long. But now, even heaven has begun to stir because time is running out. Your guardian from beyond the veil can see what you cannot. The person leaving you has packed their emotions in silence, hoping you wouldn't notice. But someone in heaven has noticed everything and cannot stay silent anymore. Their message is urgent. They know this separation will break your soul in ways that won't show on the outside. Archangel Michael says, you have been protected until now from the full truth, but what's been hidden can no longer stay buried. A divine force has been released to shake your awareness and show you who is already emotionally gone from your life. What's worse is that they won't say goodbye in a way that gives closure. They are planning to vanish quietly, with no confrontation, no explanation, only distance and a cold silence. This is why the message was sent to reach you now, before it's too late. Type Amen to get blessing 721. There was once a time when this person held your hand like you were their world. But their heart has been shifting for months behind the scenes. Their presence remained, but their love slowly slipped away like grains of sand. You felt it too, the coldness in their voice, the lack of eye contact, the mechanical replies. They were all subtle screams for escape. You didn't imagine it. It was real, and now the soul from heaven wants you to prepare yourself emotionally for what's coming. They are not dying, but the relationship, the bond, the togetherness you shared is. And someone on the other side, someone who loved you deeply in life, cannot bear to see you go through this unprepared. They've seen this pattern before and know the pain it brings. You've always been the one to love deeply, to give your all. And that's what makes this loss so dangerous. This person walking away doesn't understand the scar it's going to leave, but the one in heaven does, and they are begging you to hear this warning. Type Amen to get blessing 114. A candle blew out suddenly 2 nights ago, and that wasn't by chance. That was the moment your ancestor's spirit tried to touch your awareness. They have been circling your space with intense urgency, watching you trust someone who is about to betray your love. You might think there's still time to fix things. But no, the decision in the heart of this person is already made, and all that's left is the moment they finally act on it. That's why the spiritual message was released with force. They've looked into the mirror, rehearsed the goodbye, and emotionally detached. What you thought was a small argument was actually a final test. And you passed it with love, but their decision was already set. You are about to lose someone not because of your fault, but because of their inability to match your depth. And the one in heaven is devastated seeing your love being handled with such carelessness. They remember how you used to smile because of that person. And they're fighting to protect your heart from being shattered again. Type Amen to get blessing 852. This is not the first time love has walked away without giving you answers, but this time is different, because this goodbye will feel like death. It will not scream, it will not cry, it will only vanish, like morning mist in the sunlight. Archangel Michael says, they've watched this moment arrive in slow motion. Every step this person took away from you was recorded in the divine memory. You are being awakened now because a collapse is coming, and your soul must be strengthened. The person from heaven who's speaking to you was once betrayed too. In their time on earth, they trusted the wrong people, just like you are now. That pain never left them. And now from the other side, they are determined to protect you from feeling what they felt. You may not have seen this message before, but everything you've gone through, the tears, the overthinking, the sudden emptiness, was the spiritual preparation for today. You are not crazy. You are being warned, and you are being loved through this. Type Amen to get blessing 441. The person about to leave you forever isn't just walking away, they are already shifting your memories to make it easier to forget you. They are altering how they see you in their mind so they don't feel guilt when they finally disappear. The soul from heaven is pleading with you to take notice of the little things now. The way they don't ask about your day. The way their messages have turned dry, the way they don't celebrate your wins anymore. Someone up above cried when you last cried yourself to sleep. Their spirit stayed at the foot of your bed trying to hold your heart together while your tears soaked the pillow. You didn't see them, but they were there. You must now become emotionally alert, not suspicious. Not bitter. But alert. Because the wave that is coming isn't one you can surf through. It's one you must let pass while keeping your spirit unshaken. Type Amen to get blessing 988. Your protector from heaven isn't trying to make you afraid. They are trying to save your soul from being crushed in the silence of abandonment. You deserve to know what's coming, and you deserve time to prepare. This isn't about revenge, this is about release. Releasing someone who stopped loving you long before they had the courage to tell you. Their lips won't say it, but their behavior already has. And your spiritual guide is tired of watching you chase a ghost of what once was. You deserve peace, not confusion. You're going to get through this, not because of them, but because of the heavenly love surrounding you. The spirit that has been with you since birth is stepping in now to shield you from what could destroy your heart. You are not alone in this grief. Type Amen to get blessing 204. There is a photo of them in your gallery that you can't bring yourself to delete. The spirit in heaven has seen you stare at it with pain and confusion. They know you've been trying to make sense of a person who has already emotionally checked out. You gave your all. You love them on their worst days. And they are choosing to forget that. That choice is not your punishment, it is their spiritual debt. Archangel Michael says, their heart is being led by illusion, and you must not follow. This pain, though sharp, is your rebirth. What they're leaving behind is not you, it's the light inside them that they cannot carry forward. As they leave, a new energy is going to enter. The heavens never take away without preparing a restoration. But the gap will ache for a while, and it's okay to cry through that ache. Type Amen to get blessing 639. The person in heaven wants you to know that your tears are not weakness. They are the sacred language of a soul being real. When you cry over someone walking away, it means your love was true, even if theirs wasn't enough. The moment they walk away will feel slow, stretched, and silent. It won't be dramatic. It won't be loud. It will come like a thief in the night, taking with it your sense of stability, but someone above is already creating a cushion for your fall. They've wrapped your name in divine protection and have called on light to surround you when the darkness tries to enter. You don't need to chase who left. You need to open your arms to what's arriving. Type Amen to get blessing 577. They are leaving for reasons they will never explain. Not because you're not worthy, but because they never knew how to handle the kind of soul you carry. Your depth overwhelmed their shallowness, and instead of rising to your level, they chose escape. The person in heaven tried to visit you last night. In a dream, in a flicker of light, in the sudden feeling of being watched, but not in fear, in warmth. That was them. That was their presence. They don't want you walking into heartbreak blind. They loved you when they were alive, and they love you now from the other side. And they are shouting from beyond, wake up before your heart gets crushed again. They see the storm coming. They can feel the departure in the energy around you. You've been strong for too long. Pretending you don't feel the change. Laughing like nothing hurts, but the one in heaven sees the truth behind your smile. And they know the time has come to face what's been hiding in plain sight. Type Amen to get blessing 119. This goodbye will not come with a slammed door. It will come with silence, distance, and unread messages. It will come with ghosted plans and empty excuses. That is how they intend to leave. The spirit from above is not trying to cause panic. They are trying to make you emotionally prepared. Because once it happens, you'll look back at this message and realize, this was your divine shield. Let them go. Don't beg. Don't plead. What's not aligned with your soul must exit to make space for the one who will truly stay. The person leaving wasn't meant to be your forever, they were meant to be your awakening. There is someone better. Someone whose love won't fluctuate with mood swings and fear. But first, this person must leave. And heaven is helping you through that transition. Type Amen to get blessing 740. Their soul already made peace with leaving you. Your mistake would be trying to stop someone who has already moved on inside. That would only deepen your wounds. Archangel Michael says, the wind will shift in your room when they leave, you'll feel a heavy stillness. But don't fear it. That stillness is the space where your healing begins. Your heavenly protector has seen how loyal you've been. You didn't just love with your heart, you loved with your spirit. You bent, compromised, forgave, and waited. But none of it could change the path they chose. They are walking toward their own karma now. And though their steps feel like an abandonment, they're actually walking away from a blessing, you. And that blessing will not remain alone for long. Type Amen to get blessing 381. Someone better is already watching you from a distance. They are waiting for your energy to be free. They are being guided toward you, but only once this soul exits your life fully. The person in heaven is opening new doors for you, doors that lead to respect, peace, joy, and real love. But those doors cannot open while your hands are full of fading attachments. Let go. Not because you're weak, but because your soul is rising. The person leaving you may never understand what they lost, but the spirit watching over you will make sure you gain what you truly deserve. There will come a day, not far from now, when you'll thank them for leaving. Because that absence will pull in something extraordinary. And your guardian in heaven will be the reason behind that miracle. Type Amen to get blessing 666. For now, be gentle with yourself. Cry if you must. Stay silent if you need. But never forget, you are being protected from beyond. What's breaking now is not your destiny, it's your chains. Soon, you'll feel lighter. The grief will lift. The fog will clear. And the person who's leaving will only be a chapter, not your whole book. They were not the end of your story. The energy around your room tonight may feel heavy. That's because your spirit team is preparing your soul for a reset. They are rearranging your heart, so it doesn't shatter when the final goodbye comes. Archangel Michael says, everything hidden is being revealed, not to hurt you, but to free you. You are not being punished, you are being elevated. Type Amen to get blessing 297. Remember, you were not born to beg for love. You were born to receive it freely, purely, consistently. And the one who's leaving doesn't know how to love that way, so let them walk. Let them exit with their silence. And let the heavens refill you with strength, with hope, and with people who see your light. The one who passed into spirit wants you to promise, don't shrink for anyone. Don't chase people who dim your glow, you are sacred. You are watched over. You are chosen. And you will rise from this heartbreak, not just stronger, but wiser. This is your preparation for the love you've always deserved. The angels are already aligning that love to meet you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There is a reason why the spiritual realm rushed this message to you now. The timing is sacred, and every second matters. They couldn't wait another day, another moment, because the person's departure is closer than you think. The one in heaven who loves you has been trying to send signs through music, through dreams, through flashes of memories. They've even sent animals, numbers, and sudden emotions, hoping you'd feel their warning. And tonight, that message has finally broken through the veil. You are not alone in this battle between holding on and letting go. Your tears have been counted, your sleepless nights witnessed. And your aching chest embraced in spirit. Now is the moment to listen, not with your ears, but with your soul. They are walking away not because of your mistakes, but because they cannot handle someone as real as you. The person in heaven sees this clearly now and doesn't want you to blame yourself for another person's emotional immaturity. Type Amen to get blessing 523. You are the type of person who stays, even when everything inside you says leave. You believed in their potential, in the love you thought they could grow into. But now your protector sees the truth, and they want you to open your eyes wide. Your worth is not attached to who stays or goes. Your value is in the way you love, the way you heal, the way you uplift others. The person leaving couldn't see that, but someone coming soon will. They will leave without explaining everything, and you'll be left with unfinished sentences and empty answers. That pain will want to linger, but your guardian won't let it stay for long. They're already surrounding you with divine comfort, even now. Let your soul begin to accept that what's leaving you is clearing space. The ending may hurt, but it's also a doorway. Your strength is not in how long you hold on, it's in how gracefully you let go and still rise. Type Amen to get blessing 150. This spiritual message is not to make you feel despair. It is your shield, your warning, and your preparation. The heavens didn't want to interrupt your journey, but the silence of this person's departure would have been too loud to recover from unprepared. The person in heaven remembers how you used to laugh before the pain crept in. They remember your light, your innocence, your dreams. And they are fighting to protect that version of you from being destroyed by a love that was never whole. Soon, you'll begin to feel a lightness inside. Not because the pain vanishes overnight, but because your spirit team will begin removing the emotional toxins left behind. Your aura is being cleansed. This is not your downfall. This is your rise. The final release. The sacred transformation that breaks your heart open wide enough for a higher love to pour in. Type Amen to get blessing 419. They will leave without packing all the emotions they caused. You will be left to clean up the invisible mess of what they broke. But you won't be alone in that. Your spiritual ancestor, your divine guide, your loved one in heaven will sit with you through the sorrow. Their energy will hold you as you learn to breathe without someone who once promised forever. And in that stillness, you will find something stronger yourself. The one who loved you from beyond wants you to know, what is being removed is not a loss. It is a sacred release. A blessing in disguise, a soul detachment that will set you free from the illusions you've tolerated. Archangel Michael says, when the person walks away, do not chase. When they become cold, do not beg for warmth. You are being called to rise higher now. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. The person from heaven is not just watching, they are intervening. They've already asked for divine assistance to make this easier on you. They know your heart, and they know how much this part will hurt. This message is a spiritual medicine. It may burn at first, but it will heal what's been bruised for too long. You are not being broken, you are being emptied to be filled with something greater. The old story is ending. You are stepping into a new chapter. One where your name will be spoken with reverence, not regret. Where your love will be held, not mishandled. Don't mourn the leaving, celebrate your awakening. The one walking away isn't stealing your future. They're removing their shadow so your light can finally shine without distortion. Type Amen to get blessing 757. Stay calm in the days ahead. There will be strange silences, delayed replies, excuses that make no sense. These are all part of their slow exit. But now you know, and knowing is power. Your spiritual protector is not just delivering messages, they are rewiring your energy. You will start to feel stronger in your nose, clearer in your boundaries, and lighter in your soul. This is how healing begins. They were never your forever, only a temporary mirror to reflect what you must outgrow. Let them go without anger. Let them leave with peace. What they gave you was a lesson, not a lifetime. You don't have to understand everything now. You just have to trust that heaven saw what you didn't. And that's why this warning came with such force and clarity today. Type Amen to get blessing 292. The voice from heaven is not done yet. They want you to know that your best days are ahead, not behind. What's leaving you is part of the divine filter, removing what isn't meant for your next season. This is the closing of a karmic cycle. You were meant to experience this soul so you could release it. And once you do, your true soul tribe will begin to show up. You are walking into a time of sacred alignment. The right people, the right blessings, the right energy will find you. Not by luck, but by design. Your guardian sees what's coming, and it is beautiful. Stay strong. Stay ready. Stay open. Type Amen to get blessing 1010.